It's Goat versus Fish. Morning motivational. One. Goat versus Fish is here to play Musications on this Goat versus Fish morning motivational. Welcome to the verses, Matthew, Brian, Ranch Stallion, and Wow Mom. Lord Saturn, welcome back to Goat vs. Fish. We reviewed your verses of climbing Mount Fuji on the very, very end of the Goat vs. Fish news stream yesterday versus. This Goat vs. Fish musical morning motivational is part of the new Goat vs. Fish morning motivational program experimentation situation. Monday, Temple Streams. Tuesday, Newsday. Wednesday, Musications. Goat vs. Fish Thursday, Classic Verses. Welcome to Goat vs. Fish. Welcome to Goat vs. Fish. And we've got a bloop going on, too. We know you like that. We know how much you like blooping around on Goat vs. Fish. We know how much you like it. So we bring the verses to you. Hey, it's Goat vs. Fish. Hey, it's Goat vs. Fish. Surely you want to see the guitar of Goat vs. Fish. Surely you want to see the guitar of Goat vs. Fish. Surely you do. It just means we're farther away from the computation of Goat vs. Fish. This is as low. This is as low as it will go. We'd have to re-angle the verses, and then that would change Goat vs. Fish and all the future verses. And This is just going to have to be how it is for now. Where's the strap of Goat vs. Fish? Where's the strap? Where's the Goat vs. Fish guitar strap? That's a strange verse. That's something strange is going on here. There's something odd happening on Goat vs. Fish. The guitar strap of Goat vs. Fish? What if this were a special Goat vs. Fish musication motivation where something happened that had never happened before on Goat vs. Fish? What if that happened on Goat vs. Fish? Exclamation SL for the song list of Goat vs. Fish. You can start making your requests. You can start making your requests now. Goat vs. Fish. Goat vs. Fish is Goat vs. Fish. And it is what it is. And it is what it is. Goat vs. Fish, the mighty goat fish. Goat vs. Fish is a goat and a fish. And the goat and fish versus Goat vs. Fish brings the verses to you. We promise the verses we tell you are true. What's Goat vs. Fish? You haven't a clue. But it is something to do the whole day through. It is something to do, and it comes from within you. Goat vs. Fish, how many American verses to learn Arch Goat? Does that involve epic shredding by Goat vs. Fish? We'd have to listen to some Arch Goat. We should listen to some Arch Goat and learn that verses. We think it's time. There's much timing now for Goat vs. Fish to learn how to shred more on the Musication. We need to learn more Musications. More practice for Goat vs. Fish. More practice for Goat vs. Fish. Celebration for goats. Celebration for goats. Celebration for goats. Celebration for fish. Celebration for fish. Celebration for fish. Goat are always versus the fish. Fish are always versus the goat. And it was written, and it was wrote that goat versus fish, and fish versus goat. If that doesn't make any sense, just please, please don't sit on the fence. No, 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 don't sit on the fence. Goat versus fish is a thing that we say, like how do you do, or have a nice day. It's the games that we play on Goat versus Fish for as long as you wish, and it's live on the stream. What does that even mean? It's Goat versus Fish, and the unity of GoatVsFish. Flagpole Sitta has been requested by Goat vs. Fish. We really need to get our electrification guitar here in the studio of Goat vs. Fish for these Musications. Maybe get some pedals for Goat vs. Fish. Maybe get a new pedal board for Goat vs. Fish. Get a new pedal situation. Get a new amplification situation. How about Goat vs. Fish just keeps investing in more and more gear of Goat vs. Fish? That sounds great. Doesn't that sound great? More gear, more tech for Goat vs. Fish? Anything to avoid having to practice and actually increase our skill base? Just get more gear. Just get more gear. That'll solve the verses. That'll solve the verses, won't it? No, we don't think so. We think we need more practice for Goat vs. Fish. But maybe that's what Musication Wednesdays is all about. Spend some extra dedication on the Musication. Flagpole Sitta. Let's have a look at this verses. We know this. We know this verses, and yet we don't remember that we know this verses. We know this verses, but we don't remember that we know this verses. Goat vs. Fish. Goat versus. I'm going to fish. I'm going to fish. Are you going to fish? Goat versus fish. It's not long. The verses scarcely begin, and the fence sitter is already giving commands to Goat versus Fish. Goat versus Fish must do 30 cartwheels now. Fence you. Goat versus Fish doesn't have to do any verses. Goat versus Fish doesn't have to do any verses just because you say. Save your commands for the fence. If you want to make a request to Goat versus Fish or Musications, you can. We're not going to do cartwheels on Goat versus Fish. Deceptions and lies. No cartwheels on Goat vs. Fish. TML81, welcome to Goat vs. Fish, celebration for fish. New Vegas, 10,000, welcome to Goat vs. Fish. We think that's a false verses. Bonnie DQ, 30 cartwheels in the yard for 250,000. We think that's a false versus. We don't think that's a true versus. We think you are trying to take advantage of Goat versus Fish. Mike and Vix Amberheard, we don't know what the fence you're talking about. I have my Goat versus Fish shirt packed for the next bands. The All-American Rejects tonight, Gwen Stefani tomorrow, and Muse Friday. Yes, bring the verses, Lysergic Freak Fish with 10 glorious bits for fish. Celebration for the minimum verses, celebration for the minimum verses. And the verses, I was in them, I was looking into the mirror to see a little bit clearer the rottenness and fenciness in me. Fish tips of memories, mine can't forget the curves of your body. And when I feel a bit naughty, I run it up the fence post and see I'm holding a stick and I'm not well, and I'm so hot, 'cause I'm on the fence. I'm in around the verses and I find the stupid creatures are breeding, cretins cloning and feeding. And I don't even own Twitch.tv. No, put me in the hospital for nerves, and they had to commit me. You told them I was crazy, but they cut off my legs. Now I'm an amputee. Offense you. I'm not goat, but I'm not fish. And I'm so high, 'cause I'm on the fence. I'm not goat, but I'm not fish. And it's a sin, to be on the fence. Goat versus Fish doesn't know this versus. The bridge, the fence section. Who's to say what happens in the fence section? Goat versus Fish does not know. Goat versus Fish, the fence section. Does anyone remember that? Any part of that verses? Paranoia, everybody's coming to versus me. Just say you never asked me if I was goat or a fish. Oh, I hear the the verses in my head. I swear it sounds like they're snoring. But if you're bored, but goat versus fish. But if you're bored, then you're boring. The agony and the irony, they're killing me. Whoa, I'm not goat, but I'm not fish. And I'm so high, 'cause I'm on the fence. I'm not goat, but I'm not fish. And I can't win, and I can't win, 'cause I'm on the fence. No, I'm not goat, but I'm not fish. And I'm so high, 'cause I'm on the fence. I'm not goat, but I'm not fish. And I'm so high, 'cause I'm on the fence. Well, that'll have to be the verses. That will have to be the verses. That will have to be that verses. We learned this, a bit of C, a bit of CA, a bit of CA, a bit of C of the fish with the A of the goat. So we've got C, C add A. Beautiful verses. Hey, Goat vs. Fish. We will be in LA early September for the annual Vein show at the Whiskey. We hope to see you then. Annual Vein? That sounds like a great versus. You should come by the Temple of Goat vs. Fish. Try to come in a little earlier. Do a speech at the Temple of Goat vs. Fish. We'd love to have you. Do a little visitation. By special appointment with Goat vs. Fish. Dragon Ball 325 Goat. Celebration for Goat. Celebration for Goat. Goat vs. Fish. Yes, we are accepting your song request. Let's see. We did that versus Rent Stallion. Appreciation for that flagpole sit. It was nice to do a little revisitation on that. But you know, Goat and Fish, you know, Goat and Fish, there's something about this versus here on Goat vs. Fish. The ode to Goat vs. Fish. Goat versus fish. Goat versus fish. But you know what, Goat and Fish? We think we need more Goat and Fish. We need more Goat versus Fish. This morning motivational, we are telling you that we need more Goat versus Fish. More Goat versus Fish. Goat versus Fish is a very powerful versus, and this mighty breed love concertina of Goat versus Fish. It's a fine verses. And it will be used many times from here on out. But it's starting to feel like Goat versus Fish. It's starting to feel like that same old Goat versus Fish. Like that same old Goat vs. Fish. If only Goat vs. Fish could play two guitars at once. If only Goat vs. Fish could somehow, in some way, play two guitars in the same verses. One for the goat and one for the fish. If only Goat vs. Fish could somehow play two guitars at the same verses, one for the goat and one for the fish. If only there were some way. Of course, wait, by the power of Goat vs. Fish, does Goat vs. Fish know of looper pedals? That could be a verses. Maybe looper pedals are the way for Goat vs. Fish to play two guitars in the same verses. Maybe that's how Goat vs. Fish can do it. Maybe that's how Goat vs. Fish can do it. Goat versus fish. Goat versus fish. Goat versus fish. Goat versus fish. Goat. Goat. Goat versus fish. Goat versus fish. There's a guitar with two necks, one on the left and one on the right. That could be two verses. That could be a way Goat versus Fish could play two verses at once. That could be a way. But would one be goat and one be fish? Well, maybe if there was some way, would Goat versus Fish even be willing to bargain with the fence creature? To bargain with the fence creature in order to play a unification of goat fish all in one verses? If only there was some way that Goat versus Fish could play two guitars in the same verses. If only there was some way. If only there was some way. It's preamplified. It's preamplified. We don't yet have amplification for it. We don't yet have amplification for it, so you'll just have to take it. You'll just have to take it. It needs a tune-up. Well, it is a 12-string verses. That's like saying it's Goat versus Fish. That's sort of like saying it's Goat versus Fish. Celebration for 12 strings! Celebration for 12 strings! Alien Beat 2-1, welcome to Goat versus Fish. Yes, Goat versus Fish. It's been a long dream of Goat versus Fish for 12 mighty strings. For 12 mighty strings of Goat versus Fish to double the verses, the richness of Goat versus Fish. The richness of Goat versus Fish. Double the verses. Twice the timing. Twice the tuning. Twice the vibration. Twice the power. Twice the richness. Double the verses. Double the verses. Double the celebrations. Double the celebrations. Double the celebrations. Cool guitar. Indeed. Indeed. Cannot be denied. We're going to get a modification, get an amplifier built into the verses, get a preamp built into the verses, making me want to get out my 12-string too. Oh, we just love this verses. It just fills the universe with Goat versus Fish. It just fills the universe with Goat versus Fish. Do you know Creep by Radiohead? A song of Fish Center Live. We've heard of that verses. We'll try this. Oh, Fish Center Live, you're bringing me down. We sat and we watched as Fish Center left town. We didn't do nothing, didn't we even try? We sat and we watched as Fish Center went by. Now everyone knows just how much we needed those fish. I'm talking about Mama Top, Xander and Flump, Green Chicken, Il Hamburger and Tabitha Pig. Hellos. Oh, Fish Center Live, we wish you were around, we wish you were around. Time Warner Broadcasting ran your streams right into the ground. We didn't do nothing, did we even try? We sat and we watched as Fish Center went by. Now everyone knows just how much we needed those hosts. I'm talking about Maxie, Relaxie, Matt Harrigan, Tina and Joe, and also Dave Bonowitz. Oh, Fish Center Live, you're bringing me down. We sat and we watched as Fish Center went down. We didn't do nothing. Did we even try? We sat and we watched as Fish Center went by. Now everyone knows just how much we needed those hosts. But where to begin? It seems the new versus Maxi Relaxi has become a rat cousin. Has become a rat cousin. Oh. Celebration, celebration. That was the very requestable Fish Center Live. And yes, we're very much enjoying this 12-string verses. Very much enjoying this 12-string verses. Goat versus the fish. Fish versus the goat. Are you goat or fish? The goat versus fish. The goat versus the fish. Goat versus fish. Fish versus the goat. Are you goat or fish? Don't sit upon the fences. Goat versus fish, 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 goat versus fish. Well, the goat and the fish Then the fish and the goat. Goat versus fish. Goat versus fish. Goat versus fish. Alien B21 is a ray, so I guess I'm Team Fish. Celebration Ray Fish. Celebration for goat, celebration for Hexy Goat. Goat versus fish. 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 How are the reverb levels on Goat versus Fish? Do we want more verb? Do we want more verb on Goat versus Fish? Can you hear the verb on Goat versus Fish? Oh, goat versus fish. 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 Celebration. Celebration for 12 strings on Goat versus Fish. We could get used to this versus. We could get used to this versus. And we shall. And we shall. And we shall. Maybe Goat versus Fish. Maybe it's time to rise. Rise up, Goat versus Fish. 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 Let them see you in all of your tall splendor. Tall splendor. Tall splendor celebration. Tall splendor celebration. Oh, yes. It's hydration time. So welcome to this morning motivation of Goat versus Fish. Are you feeling motivationed out there, Goat and Fish? Are you feeling motivationed? Goat versus Fish brought the new 12-string of Goat versus Fish out to the open mic late yesterverses. And what we heard was a little chèvre contre poisson called Bastille Day. Off with their fence! And Goat versus Fish, we were so pleased, we were so excited to debut the new 12-string of Goat versus Fish, and we doubled the verses. And once we finished our little open microphone, we said to the host there, we said, hey, so how does it sound? Goat versus Fish wanted to know. We have this new 12-string of Goat versus Fish. We asked, how does it sound? We want some information. How does it sound? And the host just looked at Goat versus Fish and said, done. As in, you're done. You're done. So get off the verses. It was an honest verses to Goat versus Fish. It was an honest verses. Goat versus Fish, we can double the strings of Goat versus Fish. We may do whatever we wish. But some verses, they just want you to be done, don't they? But not you, the glorious congregation of Goat versus Fish. Not you, the mighty viewers of Goat versus Fish. You never want Goat versus Fish to be done. You want more hours of Goat versus Fish. You want more Goat versus Fish. And you shall have it. Lysergic Freak Fish has requested, do you be goat or fish? Let's do that versus. Let's do that versus. Let's do that versus. Let's do that versus. Yes. But yes, we do need more guitar lessons on Goat versus Fish. More guitar lessons on Goat versus Fish. More guitar lessons on Goat versus Fish. Oh, wow, look at that. Ooh. The amazing backgrounds return on Goat versus Fish. The amazing backgrounds return on Goat versus Fish. Yes. Yes. They return. The backgrounds return on Goat versus Fish. So now we have to make sure we're singing on Goat versus Fish, and we have to make sure that we're playing directly into the verses. There's a lot to keep track of here. There's a lot to keep track of. Not a lot of spare movement available on Goat versus Fish. We have been doing examination into just what kind of pickup do we want to get? Just what kind of pickup do we want to install on this 12-string verses? We've done a lot of researches. But we're getting closer. Then there will have to be an installation, but why not just amplify the verses in the old-fashioned way? Fishman probably has a decent one. Fishman does has a decent one. But we have been looking at some others. Perhaps we'll show you. Goat versus Fish. We want to know how does the reverb sound on Goat versus Fish? Do we want more? And do we want even... What about the mix? The mix on the guitar of Goat versus Fish. Currently, we have the highs and lows. We've scooped out the mids on Goat versus Fish. We've amplified the highs and lows, but we could amplify the highs and lows even more. Let's try that. Highs and lows up on the 12 string of Goat versus Fish. How does that sound to the Goat and Fish? We're comparing Goat and Fish. We're comparing Goat and Fish. We're equalizing. We're getting the EQ on Goat versus Fish. No, not quite. Not quite that versus. This is all at even verses. Let's go higher highs, lower lows. Let's do an extreme verses. This is as high as the highs will go and as low as the lows will go. Too high, too low. Too high, too low. Maybe still less lows, slightly less lows. So this is with highs, high amplification only, highs amplification only. Maybe a little more low verses. Just a little more low verses. How's that on Goat versus Fish? How's that on Goat versus Fish? A celebration? A celebration, you say? This is with slightly less mid. It does sound a bit crisper, we think. With a bit less, just slightly less mid. Slightly less mid. Here we are at 75% highs, 40% mids, 60% lows. We'll try this versus. We'll try this versus. Do you be goat? 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 Do you be fish? Do you be fish? Do you be fish? Do you be goat? Do you be goat or do you be fish? Because the goat do be goat and the fish do be fish. Do you be goat or a fish? Don't sit on the fence. Well, goat are of the land and fish are of the sea. But a goat versus fish. Now which one do you be? Do you be goat or a fish? Do you be goat or a fish? Because the goat do be goat and the fish do be fish. Do you be goat or a fish? Don't sit on the fence. Now repeat after goat versus fish. A doobie 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 doobie. Oh, new verses. They don't have all the verses on here like they do on the other goat versus fish. Doobie 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 doobie. We'll try that from the start of the verses. Oh, doobie 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 doobie. It's a lot, lol. It's a lot. What do we have here? It's a lot, lol. What's a lot, Lysergic Freakfish? We're still mixing here. It's certainly a lot of verses. You're doing perfect. Perfection on goat versus fish. Perfection on goat versus fish. Perfection on goat versus fish. Ah, yes. Oh, doobie 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 doobie. A doobie 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 doobie. A doobie 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 doobie. A doobie 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 doobie. A doobie goat, doobie goat, doobie goat, doobie goat, doobie goat, or doobie fish, a doobie goat or a fish, because the goat doobie goat and the fish doobie fish. Do you be goat or a fish? Don't sit on the fence. Well, goat versus fish came up to me and said, a goat or a fish, which one do you be? Do you be goat or a fish? 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 Because the goat do be goat and the fish do be fish. Do you be goat or a fish? Don't sit on the fence. Because the goat do be goat and the fish do be fish. The medieval fence sitter sits on the fence. Saw goat versus fish last night, pre-fight. Ask me, are you goat or fish? But I was high on the fence by then. I miss the verse so much, I miss my life. It's lonely on the fence. Such a timeless fight between goat and fish. I think I'm gonna take long as I wish. I might not even choose a goat or a fish. I'm not the one they think I am at home. Not fish nor goat. No, I'm a fence-sitter. A fence-sitter, sitting on a fence up here alone. I think I'm gonna take long as I wish. Might not even choose a goat or a fish. Not the one they think I am at home. Not fish nor goat. No, I'm a fence-sitter. A fence-sitter, sitting on a fence up here alone. A fence ain't the kind of place to raise your kids. As you know, kids are baby goats. 'Cause there'd be no fish to versus them if you did. And all these verses I don't understand. It's lonely on the fence. I think I'm gonna take long as I wish. Might not even choose a goat or a fish. I'm not the one they think I am at home. Not fish nor goat. No, I'm a fence-sitter. A fence-sitter, sitting on a fence up here alone. Billy Mullen is a Rocky goat. Celebration goat. Celebration of a Rocky goat. BBH 187 is a sunfish, so there you have it. A rocky goat. And a sunfish. Are you goat or are you a fish now? Are you goat or are you a fish now? Are you goat or are you fish or are you goat or are you fish and goat down? Are you a goat or a fish? Ooh, let's do that versus. Let's do that versus. It almost surprises Goat versus Fish that none of you guessed the 12-string verses. You said, oh, you could get a double neck guitar, you could get a loop pedal. No one suspected 12 strings of Goat versus Fish. They just didn't suspect it. Celebration for 75 consecutive streams, BBDH 187. Celebration, celebration. You're still on hold with the dental people? Yes, oh, they'll make you hold. They'll make you hold forever. But at least you have Goat versus Fish waiting music. Goat versus Fish waiting music. I hate to do this, but you're a pain in the neck. I thought you knew this. You're handing me a canceled check. You're so helpless. Your goat friends think you're a saint. Give you a quarter, keep my verses to myself, and I get caught up in the fence line, reaching out for a rotten egg. I don't wanna beg. It's crystal clear your time is nearly gone. Count your verses and choose goat or fish like you should. All the has-beens that never knew no evil nor good. Stormy weather, the kids are making a racket. In the wilderness, the wild lives are so mild. And I get caught up in the fence line, reaching out for a rotten egg. I don't wanna beg. It's crystal clear your time is nearly gone. And I get caught up in the fence line, reaching out for a rotten egg. I don't wanna beg. It's crystal clear your time is nearly gone. It all just sounds so celebration. It's all just so full of goat versus fish. It's all just so full of goat versus fish. It's all just so full of goat versus fish. It's all just so full of goat versus fish. Musication Wednesdays, all music, all the verses. All music, all the verses on Musication Wednesdays. A musication, motivation, a musication, more motivation. It's nice just to get on the verses and know that we're just playing tunes this verses. We're just playing tunes this verses. We're just playing tunes this verses. The verses are passing by. The verses are passing by. Are you goat or fish? Are you goat or a fish? Are you goat or are you goat or fish? Are you goat or fish? Goat versus fish. Goat or fish? Are you goat or fish? Are you goat or a fish? Goat and me will do versus nearly any fish. But as for celebration, gotta get up off of that fence. It takes a versus like you to get through to the fence in me. The storm clouds are raging all around my door. I think to myself I might not verses anymore. It takes a verses like your kind to find the goat or fish in me. But oh, what a wonderful verses. Just to know that you are near sets my heart a-reeling from my gills up to my beard. Fence in me will hide sometimes to keep from being seen, but that's just because I'm still on hold on this dental machine. It takes a verses like you to get through to the fence in me. Appreciation, goat versus fish. Oh, thank you for that beautiful verses. Thank you for that beautiful verses, goat and fish. Goat versus fish will now run little experimentation. It's time for experimentation on goat versus fish. Goat versus fish has several picks. We can pick. You can pick goat, you can pick fish. Let's see which pick we pick. Let's see which pick we pick. Always thank Goat versus Fish. Hey, Fitzcraft, we're having a show. And for all of you to know, live streaming a temple show. We're having a temple show. This won't be a typical services. Forget about it. Goat, celebration for goat, celebration for goat. Forget about it. We're going to be having a temple show Sunday at 6 p.m. You can deliver a sermon if you wish, or you can just attend the service of Goat versus Fish. We're going to have guest speakers on the verses, guest sermonizers. Temple show, let's go. Many guest sermonizers. So here we have Many pics of goat versus fish. Many pics of goat versus fish. Here we have several pics from which to pick. We're going to strum along with all of them, and we're going to hear what it looks like. First verse is point 6. Point 6, this is the softest verses, the softest of the verses. The softest of the verses. It sounds a little something like this. The softest of the verses. That's point 6. Now let's try point 7.3. Crisper indeed, crisper indeed. I can bring some of my old lo-fi speakers out to help. Trying to break out. 25 years and my life is still. Are you stuck behind the fence? Are you stuck in jail? Mad Paperboy Goat. Well, the .73, that's the tune. Which tune or fish would that be? Once more for a comparison. .73. And now .8 for goat versus fish. .88 for goat versus fish. .73. .8. Goat versus fish agrees. The .73, it does give a nice full verses, but we already have such a full verses with all of these many double the strings on goat versus fish. A little bit more crispiness we think is quite valid. Appreciation for Electrolab for subscribing to Goat versus Fish. But we also have one. 0.8. Leslie Boy says, hello, how do you make money? Well, the way you do it is you type cheer 100. You type cheer 100 with no spaces. That's how you do it. That's how you make money on Goat versus Fish. Said, are you a goat or a fish? Yes, are you a goat or a fish? If you want to do the mightiest verse there is, then you gotta choose a goat or a fish. Are you a goat or a fish? Yes, are you a goat or a fish? If you want to do the mightiest verse there is, then you gotta choose a goat or a fish. But Goat vs. Fish used to tell me, yeah, don't be fooled by the fence you see. If you want to do the whole versus thing, well, you gotta choose a goat or a fish. Sitting fence won't get it done, no, a winner gotta get that verse. Nothing worse than sitting that fence when a goat or fish got there first. Climb a little steeper on the hill, go to climb a little steeper on the hill. If you want to verse a fish in that gill, then yeah, you gotta climb a little steeper on the hill, or somebody else will climb a little steeper on the hill, yeah, climb a little steeper on the hill. If you want to verse a fish in that gill, then yeah, you gotta climb a little steeper on the hill. Well, a true goat needs a true fish, yeah, it's the verses that'll keep 'em strong. The fish will be there to verse his goat when the fence is getting long, 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 long. Nothing like goat versus fish, it's a verse that was meant to be. Find a fish is gonna verse your goat like my fish versus me. Swim a little deeper in the sea, fish will swim a little deeper in the sea. If you want to be the mightiest of fish there be, you gotta swim a little deeper in the sea. Swim a little deeper in the sea, fish will swim a little deeper in the sea. If you want to be the mightiest fish there be, you gotta swim a little deeper in the sea. You a goat or a fish? Yes, they are. You a goat or a fish? If you want to do the mightiest of verse there is, then you gotta choose a goat or a fish. Are you a goat or a fish? Yes, they are. You a goat or a fish? If you want to do the mightiest verse there is, then you gotta choose a goat or a fish. Oh, Leslie boy, we see you are still confused about how to pay goat versus fish. Well, if you don't want to cheer 100 to goat versus fish, you can type !tip, and you can leave a tip to goat versus fish. You can just leave a donation to goat versus fish, or you can join the Patreon of goat versus fish, or you can join the Patreon of goat versus fish. That's another way to pay goat versus fish. That's another way to pay goat versus fish. Great way to pay goat versus fish. It's a great way to pay goat versus fish. It's a celebration. It's a celebration. It's a celebration. Goat versus fish. Goat versus fish. Goat versus fish. Goat versus fish. We feel like this versus. We feel like doing this versus. We feel like doing this versus. A loving versus, a big loving versus. .88, appreciation for this experimentation. Lord Saturn's ready for the verses. Tonight, you're Goat versus fish. Is this? Oh, that's not. This isn't the verses. That's not the. That's not the verses. Goat versus fish. Where's the classic verses? Where's the classic verses? Goat versus fish. Celebration. Here we are. Oh, no, that's not the verses we want. Goat versus fish wants this versus. Some say all those old songs sound the same, don't they? They all just sound the same. One verse is just bleeding into another. Some say all the new songs sound the same, also true. It all comes back to goat versus fish, goat versus fish. You can dance. Goat versus fish. You can. Goat versus fish. We think that's the verses. You can verse. Every verse is with the goat who gives you goat versus fish. You can verse with the goat. You can verse with a goatly guy and a rectangular eye and let him hold you tight. You can smile a very fishy smile and verses together beat the pale moonlight. But don't forget who's versing the goat and in whose arms you're gonna bleat. So Marlon, save that last verses for me. Don't forget who's versing the goat and in whose arms you're gonna bleat. Oh, so Marlon, save that last verses for me. Oh, I know that the music is fine. Like a sparkling wine, you go and have your fun. Laugh and sing with goat versus fish. The only verse is the only true one. But don't forget who's versing the goat and in whose arms you're gonna bleat. So Marlon, save that last verses for me. Don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we verses? I will never, 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 ever, ever let you go. Oh, 'cause I verses you, 'cause I verses you so much. Oh, my verses. You can dance. Go and carry on until the night is gone and it's time to go. Goat versus fish. Goat versus fish. Ooh, interesting verses. Modulation. Modulation on goat versus fish. Versus, yes. Goat versus fish. Yes. That's the verses. That's the verses. Oh. Ah. You can verses and go and carry on until the night is gone and it's time to go. And if they ask, if they surely ask, if you're fish or goat. So don't forget, goat versus fish. Oh, it got all fancy. It's a simple verses, but it got all fancy. Leaning on goat versus fish. Fourth verses. Learning on goat versus fish. So don't forget who's versing the goat. So don't forget who's versing the goat and in whose arms you're gonna bleat. Now so Marlon, save that last verses for me. Now you can prance, go and carry on until the night is gone and it's time to go. And surely goat versus fish is gonna ask you soon if you're a fish or goat. But don't forget who's versing the goat and in whose hooves you're gonna bleat. Now so Marlon, save that last verses for me. Oh, I know that the verses is fine like a sparkling wine. You go and have your fun. Oh, I know that the verses is fine like a sparkling wine. You go and have your fun. Laugh and sing, but while we're apart, don't be giving your verses to anyone. So don't forget who's versing the goat and in whose arms you're gonna bleat. So Marlon, save that last verses for me. So don't forget who's versing the goat and in whose arms you're gonna bleat. So Marlon, save that last verses for me. Appreciation, yes. Goat versus fish. Otto, welcome to Goat versus Fish. Mad Paper Boy, so pleased to have you in the verses. Bonnie DQ. Eat a tin of sardines? 100 versus American dollars. Exclamation tip, 100 versus American dollars, and Goat versus Fish will eat a tin of sardines right here, right now, on the Goat versus Fish live stream for you, and you can even watch us chew. You can even watch us chew if that's what you want to do. 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 Is that what you want? Is that what you want, Goat and Fish? Is that what you want? Ah, we know just the verses. We know just the verses to sing. We know just the verses to sing. We know just the verses for this occasion. We know just the verses for this occasion. Don't we? Don't we? We think we do. We think we do. Howdy, Bud Morgan. Well, there's a place we can go while we fish and we goat. It's a place that everybody knows. A Celebration Island. A Celebration Island. Well, there's a place we can go while we fish and we goat. It's a place that everybody knows. A Celebration Island. A Celebration Island. Hoof and hoof and fin and fin. Where do the verses end and where do they begin? In a celebration who would win? In goat versus fish. There are mountains so tall, goats can climb them all, and there isn't even any urban sprawl on Celebration Island. On Celebration Island. There are mountains so tall, goats can climb them all, and they might even with fish get into a brawl on the island. On Celebration Island. A celebration for that shiny horn. And climbing mountaintops in the early morning. Motivational. Shaggy goat fur hasn't been shorn. You're reborn for goat. Well, there are waters so deep, fish can go there to sleep, and the fence sitter won't even make a peep on Celebration Island. On Celebration Island. Goat vs. Fish is also on Twitch. Goat vs. Fish is also on Twitch, on twitch.tv/GoatVsFish. On Celebration Island. On Celebration Island. No celebration for that mighty fin. A bursting through the waves and a glistening. Chalk another one up to the wind. Then celebration for fish. Goat versus fish. Appreciation Rent Stallion. There are verses so sweet we can go there to eat and admire the award-winning feat on Celebration Island. On Celebration Island. Verses so sweet we can go there to eat and admire the award-winning feat on Celebration Island. Ain't yo on Celebration Island. We even hear there's a fence over there for the goat and fish impaired. You can curse on it and you can swear. Oh, but nobody cares. The sand is glass and the air is bleach when you're sitting on a fence on Dead End Beach. On Dead End Beach. On Dead End Beach. Double the verses. The clouds are ash and the sea is tar. They're charging $17 for a PBR on Dead End Beach. On Dead End Beach. And if your verses are feeling subpar, you might hear GoatVsFish on a 12-string guitar on Dead End Beach. On Dead End Beach. The mighty verses is out of your reach. You're sitting on a fence on Dead End Beach. On Dead End Beach. On Dead End Beach. Appreciation 100 bits from BBDH 187. Insert blub sound here. You got it. GoatVsFish delivers. GoatVsFish delivers. It's true, we have had the sound alerts off for a while. We've had the sound alerts off for a while. Perhaps we'll turn them back on in a future verses. Perhaps. But we appreciation BBDH 187 for 100 bits. BBDH 187 for 100 bits. Appreciation. Ainyo, appreciation for your subscription to GoatVsFish. The hype training continues. Remember, during the hype training, all of your bits, tips, and contributions will count towards double the verses towards the 5-hour Friday 500 verse American Dollar Fund. But only during the hype train are the verses doubled.
Tyrus with 200 bits appreciation. Tyrus with 200 bits appreciation. Tyrus with double the verses. And your verses will be doubled, Tyrus. Your verses will be doubled this verses. Your verses will be doubled this verses. Yes. 200 shall count for 400 for the 5-hour Friday stream. 400 for Goat vs. Fish. 400 for Goat vs. Fish. And let us not forget, Ainyo with 65 months of subscription. Appreciation for 65 months of support of Goat vs. Fish. 65 months of support of Goat vs. Fish. Appreciation. And BBDH27 with 100 for Goat vs. Fish. Appreciation, celebration, appreciation. Appreciation. Double the verses. Double the verses. Celebration who I can fix Amber Heard, who's getting their dental hygiene. Healthful for all the verses. 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 We think it's already falling out of tuner fish, but that's to be expectation for a verses that's new like this. Let's get some fish time. Let's get a little fish time. A little fish time for Tyrus. Tyrus and the verses. Tuner fish time. A little bit of G for goat. Oh, Goat versus Fish. Off by one versus. Appreciation for the support of the hype training of Goat vs. Fish. Of the support of the hype training of Goat vs. Fish. Musications. Goat vs. Fish. Goat vs. Fish. Goat vs. Fish. We think that one might be a fun versus. Life is a long versus. Life is a long versus. Electrolab with a subscription to Goat vs. Fish. Celebration. We thought that you already resubscribed to Goat vs. Fish, but we'll take it. Appreciation for your subscription to Goat vs. Fish. My personal favorite is Ode to Goat vs. Fish. We did play a little bit of Ode to Goat vs. Fish. But we could play it some more. We will play it some more. Why, we could do a whole medley. Let's do an Ode to Goat vs. Fish medley. Celebration for Goat. Celebration for Goat. Is maybe like maybe. No, that's a different verses. So the Ode to Goat vs. Fish, as we have said, so many songs you know are just the Ode to Goat vs. Fish. We would be willing to wager that even many antagonizer songs
when you really get down to the verses, are just an ode to goat versus fish. There can be all kinds of verses. There can be all kinds of verses in between. But it's still just an ode to goat versus fish. Can confirm this indeed. We like that verses. That's a fun verses. Maybe that'll be a new song to Goat versus Fish. Let's try it out. Goat versus fish. 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 I see that fish a-swimming. It's swimming around the bend. And I ain't seen goat versus fish since I don't know when. I'm stuck on Folsom fences. Verses keep dragging on. But that fish keeps a-swimming. On to a versus B. Goat versus fish. When I was just a young one, I was told by my parents, always choose a goat or a fish, don't sit there on the fence. But I sat on one on the top of Mount Fuji, and I don't know why. When I hear that fish a-swimming, I hang my horns and cry. I cry, I cry, I cry, I cry, I cry to goat versus fish. Goat versus fish. Mighty verse, stay to you. Mighty verse, stay to you. Mighty verse, stay, dear goat or fish. Mighty verse, a day to goat versus fish. Goat versus fish. Goat versus fish.
fish. Goat versus fish. We could try it in this verses. Do you be goat? 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 Do you be fish? Do you be fish? Do you be fish? Do you be goat? Do you be goat or do you be fish? Because the goat do be goat and the fish do be fish. Do you be goat or a fish? Don't sit on the fence, so goat or up the land. And fish of the sea, but a goat versus fish. Now which one do you be? Do you be goat or a fish? Do you be goat or a fish? Do you be goat or a fish? Because the goat do be goat and the fish do be fish. Do you be goat or a fish? Don't sit on the fence. Oh, goat versus fish. Goat versus fish. And that's why that little don't sit on the fence. That's why that is so satisfying. Try this verses. Do you be goat? Do you be goat? Do you be goat? Do you be fish? Do you be fish? Do you be fish? Do you be goat? Do you be goat or do you be fish? Because the goat do be goat and the fish do be fish. Do you be goat or a fish? You could just keep on that verses. You could just keep on that verses. The goat do be goat and the fish do be fish. Do you be goat or a fish? That's how goat versus fish did it in the original verses long ago. But the goat do be goat and the fish do be fish. Do you be goat or a fish? But you want the satisfaction of goat versus fish. Goat versus fish. It's that last fish. Goat versus fish. Goat versus fish. But the goat do be goat and the fish do be fish. Do you be goat or a fish? Don't sit on the fence. Well, goats are up the land. You see goat and fish. You see goat and fish. Because the goat do be goat and the fish do be fish. Do you be goat or a fish? Don't sit on the fence. Goat versus fish. Goat versus fish. And even that ancient Greek folk verses that we were singing earlier. Goat, our verse is the fish. Fish, our verse is the goat. Are you goat or fish? The goat versus fish. Oh, there it is again. Goat, our verse is the fish. Can't get no satisfaction? We'll play that next. The goat and fish, the goat and fish, the goat and fish. Are you goat or fish? The goat and the fish, the fish and the goat. Goat versus fish, fish versus goat versus fish, goat versus fish. So if you want to know the theory of goat versus fish, if you want to know some of the theory of goat versus fish, you can start off with this. The goat goat versus fish. It's goat versus fish. Celebration. I can't get no. Oh, I can't get no satisfaction. We could sing that verses, but then goat versus fish. Goat versus fish is feeling this verses. Goat versus fish is feeling this verses. Goat versus fish is feeling this verses now. You'll just have to let goat versus fish. We just have to feel out this verses. We have to feel it, goat and fish. We have to feel this one. We're feeling it. We've been together for so very long, but verses are changing, oh, offenses are long. Seems you don't want me around. The passion is gone and the flames died down. You know I lost a little bit of self-esteem that time that you versed with the whole fencing team. You used to think I was nice. Now you tell all your friends that I'm the Antichrist. Oh, why did you disconnect the brakes on my car? Goat versus fish. Why did you disconnect the brakes on my car? That kind of thing is hard to ignore. I got a fancy feeling you don't love me anymore. I knew that we were having problems when you put those piranhas in my bathtub again. You were the light of my life. Darling, I'm begging you, won't you put down that knife? Yeah. You know I think it's kinda cute the way you poison my coffee just a little each day. Still remember the way that you laughed when you pushed me down the elevator shaft. Oh, don't mind me asking, what's this poisonous fence sitter doing in my underwear drawer? Sometimes I get to thinking you don't verse me anymore. You slapped my face down in the barbecue grill. Yeah, my scars are all feeling, but my heart never will. You set my house on fire. Then you pulled out my goat beard with an old pair of pliers. Oh, you think I'm ugly and you say I'm cheap. You shaved off my eyebrows while I was asleep. You drilled a hole in my head. Then you dumped me in a drainage ditch and left me for fence. Oh, you know this isn't really like you at all. You've never acted this way before. Something tells me you don't verse me anymore. Oh no, got a funny feeling you don't verse me anymore. Oh, got a funny feeling you don't verse me anymore.
Just got that feeling. Just got that feeling. You ain't versusing me anymore. We'll tell you one verse is that these 12 strings of Goat versus Fish, they cut through these picks. They cut through these picks at double the verses. They cut through these picks at double the verses. Twice the picks, twice the strings, twice the picks. Twice the strings and twice the picks. And what do we have here? Spoonman, welcome to Goat versus Fish. Satisfiction. I can't get no satisfaction. You want to be satisfaction, do you? Well, we'll see what we can do. 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 Catfish, celebration for catfish. I can't get no satisfaction. I'm no fancy statistician, 'cause I ask, and I ask, and I ask, are you goat or are you fish? I can't get no, when I'm driving in my car, and Goat vs. Fish comes on the radio, and they're telling me fish and goat about some useless information supposed to drive my fence imagination. I can't get no satisfaction. Hey, 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 that's what I say. I can't get no satisfaction. I'm no fancy statistician, 'cause I try, and I try, and I try, and I try. I can't get no. I can't get no. When I'm watching Goat versus Fish televerses, and a fence comes on to tell me how white my fence can be. But it can't be a fish 'cause he doesn't verse the same goats as me. I can't get no, 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 no. Hey, 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 that's what I say. I can't get no satisfaction. I can't get no gill reaction, 'cause I try, and I try, and I try, and I try. I can't get no, I can't get no. When I'm riding round the world, and I'm doing this, and I'm versing that, and I'm trying to make some dough. A fishy better come back later next week. Can't you see I'm on a fencing streak? I can't get no, 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 no. Hey, 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 that's what I say. Satisfaction, no satisfaction, no satisfaction, no satisfaction, no satisfaction, no satisfaction. All of these verses could be studied for many moons and months and years of Goat versus Fish to improve the verses. But we are so pleased just to give you what we can, just to give you what we can. Just to give you what we can. Just to give you what we can on Musication Wednesdays. 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 Pop Stick Hero, welcome to Goat vs. Fish. Welcome to Goat vs. Fish. Popstick Hero, a first-time chat on Goat vs. Fish. First-time chatter? First-time chat? Popstick Hero, exclamation SL to see the song list if you want to request a Goat vs. Fish. Quanium, Goat Celebration. Celebration of the fish, but sticking to Goat.
Oh, the verses are treating us very well. You know in Little Nicky, where Nicky's brother calls his mom a mountain goat, was that a compliment? Probably. Oftentimes we find that verses that a goat would use to insult a fish, the fish is like, yeah, I am what I am. I'm a proud fish. And then the fish will use the verses to insult the goat, and the goat will adopt it as a verses, and the goat will be like, well, goat can call each other that. Goat can call each other cabron, but we're not going to accept it if we're called it by a fish. You've heard many verses like this. You've heard many, many verses like this. You've heard many, many verses like this. Many, many verses like this. It's been a lot on Goat versus Fish. It's been a lot on Goat versus Fish. These 12 strings are a lot on Goat versus Fish, but oh, how we like the verses. Oh, how we like the verses. Oh, how we're liking this verses. Interesting verses. That's the verses.
an easy versus. Goat versus fish. Goat versus fish. We could try. Maybe there's another versus. Goat versus fish. Goat versus fish. Goat versus fish. Ooh, that's a much simpler. Goat versus fish. Do you know Bella Ciao? Oh, we've heard of that versus. But we won't be playing it now. We've heard all kinds of things about that versus. I can fix Amber Heard. Goat versus fish is wiser than you might think. Goat versus fish is wiser to the ways of the interwebiverse than you might think. Why, we just did a politics stream yesterversus. Yes, we did. Yes, we did indeed. Maybe we'll save this. We'll have to save this for another verse. We'll have to save that one for another verses. It is a beautiful one, though. It is a beautiful one. 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 Ah, let's try that versus. Goat versus fish. 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 There was a basketball movie about a baller goat. It was called Goat. That low down fence of mine mistreats me all the time. They say they versus me only, then turns around and leaves me sad and lonely. If the fence could see through my eyes, then be the one who cries. That fence would seem they could never be. That low and down fence of mine. That low and down fence and their low down ways. They'll choose fish or goat someday.
Till then, this verse is ending. It won't be long, but from now on, if the fence could see through my eyes and be the one who cries, fence would see that they could. Goat versus fish. We always find this verses. We always want to remember this verses. Goat versus fish. Goat versus fish. Maybe that's just the verses. Goat versus fish. Well, friends would see they would never be. It's such a simple verses. I search a creek fish with the 10 bits appreciation. Appreciation. If the fence could see through my eyes and be the one who cries, that fence would see they could never be. They could never be. The fence would see they could never be. That low down fence of mine. Cat Guy Bob is asking where the goats are. Oh, you goat or fish? Goat versus fish. Goat versus fish. Sheep versus squid is a false versus. Sheep versus squid is a false versus. Let's search a creek fish appreciation. Appreciation for the 10 bits. 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 Appreciation for the 10 bits.
We like playing some of those obscure verses on Goat vs. Fish. We like playing some of those obscure verses on Goat vs. Fish. We like playing some of those obscure verses. And some of those obscure verses are obscure for a verses. They're obscure for a verses because they've got all kinds of fancy chords in them. Fancy chords that make them longing, just longing, the sound of longing for Golden Fish. Sweet. Sweet longing for the choice of goat or fish. The pain, the yearning for true verses. The yearning for true verses. The yearning for true verses. Cat Guy Bob, are you goat or fish? I'm so tired, I haven't slept a wink. I'm so tired, my mind is on the blink. I wonder, should I? Ooh. Ah, we remember that verses. That's the same verses from O Marlin. I'm so tired, I haven't slept a wink. I'm so tired, my mind is on the blink. I wonder, should I get up and fix myself a drink? No, no, no. I'm so tired, I don't know what to choose. I'm so tired, my verses sit on you. I wonder, should I call you? But I know what you would do. You'd say, I'm putting you on and it's no joke. It's doing me harm, you know I can't sleep. I can't stop my brain, you know it's 3 weeks. I'm going insane, you know I'll give you everything I got if you choose goat or fish. I'm so tired, I'm feeling so upset. Although I'm so tired, I'll have another goat or fish. And curse the bird versus bear, they were such a stupid fence. You'd say, stream is still on and it's no joke. It's doing me harm, you know I can't sleep. I can't stop my brain, you know it's 3 weeks. I'm going insane, you know I'll give you everything I got if you choose goat or fish. I'll give you everything I got if you choose goat or fish. And not Leroy Jenkins, are you a goat or fish? I'm Shark. Celebration for not Leroy Jenkins is a shark. Celebration for shark. Celebration for shark. Shark is a fish. Shark is a fish indeed. Some think, oh, shark's not a fish. Shark is a fish. Shark is a fish. Do your own research. Shark is totally fish. Shark is totally fish. We're doubling the verses. 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 Oh, this verses. As you can see, these 12 strings of Goat vs. Fish are really inspiring Goat vs. Fish to just play more Musications. Which is an excellent verses. It's excellent to play more Musications. It's excellent to play more Musications. If you want to hear about the fence, we'll sing you a song about the fence. Oh, we'll sing you a song about the fence. Are you goat or fish? Are you goat or a fish? Have you seen the little fences standing in the dirt? And for all those little fences, life is just a verse. Always having dirt to play around in. Are you goat or fish? Are you goat or a fish? Have you seen the bigger fences in their starched white posts? You will find the bigger fences not choosing fish or goat. Always having verse to play around in. Are you goat or fish? Are you goat or a fish? Are you goat or a fish? Are you goat or a fish? In their styes with all their backing, they don't care. One goes on around. We must have learned something, because it used to take us like 3 minuets to figure out that lick, and now we just figured it out rather versedly. So something must be going verses for Goat vs. Fish. In their styes with all their backing, they don't care. One goes on around. In their eyes there's something lacking. What they need's a damn good asking. Everywhere there's lots of fancies living fancy lives. You can see them out for dinner telling fancy lies, clutching forks and knives to eat the bacon. Are you goat or fish? Are you goat or a fish? Are you goat or are you fish? Are you a goat or fish? Are you goat or fish? Are you goat or a fish? Are you goat or fish? Or are you goat or are you fish? A goat versus fish. Red Rooster, welcome to Goat vs. Fish. Paperboy is a tripe fish? Mad Paperboy is a fish? You think Mad Paperboy is fish? How do you respond to this accusation, Mad Paperboy? Is it a true versus? Salutations, Red Rooster. We've just been playing Musications all verses. Musication Wednesdays. Musication Wednesdays. Tune in to Goat vs. Fish. We've been going extra long this verses because we've just been enjoying this new 12-string guitar of Goat vs. Fish. And just enjoying knowing that you can tune in to Goat vs. Fish on Wednesday verses. For Musications, you can just tune in for Musications. You can just tune in for Musications and maybe Goat vs. Fish. Maybe Goat vs. Fish can learn ever more. Goat vs. Fish, always seeking to improve on Goat vs. Fish. Always seeking to improve on Goat vs. Fish. Ah, Goat vs. Fish. Now that's a versus. Appreciation, lysergic freak fish. That means a lot to Goat vs. Fish. Sitting on the fences, yeah, thinking about your troubles. Pour yourself a cup of tea and think about the bubbles. You can take a teardrop and drop it in a teacup. Take it down to the riverside and throw it over the side to be swept up by a current, to be taken to the ocean, to be eaten by some fishes who were eaten by some fishes who were swallowed by a whale who grew so old it decomposed. Oh, oh. He died and left his body to the bottom of the ocean, because everybody knows that when a body decomposes, the basic verses are given back to the ocean, and then soon the salty water, the sea does what it oughta, and it tastes just like a teardrop. So you pour it in a filter, and it comes out of a faucet, and you pour it in a teapot, which is just about to bubble now.
think about your troubles. Now think about your troubles. Sitting up on the fence now, thinking about your troubles. Pour yourself a cup of tea, think about the bubbles. You can take a teardrop and drop it in a teacup. Take it down to the riverside and throw it over the side to be swept up by a current, to be eaten by some fishes, eaten by some fishes who were eaten by some fishes who were swallowed by a whale. It's a sad versus. It's a sad versus. It's a sad versus. This is from that same verses that has no point, or is it the point? Is it the point that it has no point? And suddenly, the strangest things are happening. I hope it's not the last time. Ooh, fun verses. And suddenly, the strangest things are happening. I hope it's not the last time. Goat versus fish. And suddenly, the strangest things are happening. I hope it's not the last time. I had a drink or two an hour or so ago. It made me think of you, and now I know it's not the last time. Flying high up in the sky, I wonder why. I think I'm gonna fall. I think I'm gonna fall. But there I go again, I'm up again, and there I go again. I hope this isn't all. But hey, as long as we're up here, we might as well stay in sweet harmony. Na, 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I fly up in the high up in the sky, I wonder why. I'm flying high up in the sky, I wonder why I have to have another point of view to see me through. But now I think I'm gonna fall. I hope this isn't all. And on top of that, I hope it's not the last time. Sitting high up in the sky, I wonder why I have to have another point of view to see me through. Now I think I'm gonna fall. I hope this isn't all. And on top of that, I hope it's not the last time. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Oh. Oh, we haven't played that verses in many verses. Because I'm the Captain hasn't been in the verses lately. Captain? We used to love playing this verses. We used to love playing this verses. And now we'll love playing this verses again. We'll love playing this verses again. Something like this. Do you think there's somebody out there, someone else who's better than the one you've got? Oh, well, there's not. Oh, there's not. When I talk, you keep looking away from me, 'cause you probably think that I'm high on the fence. Oh, well, I am. I am. Look me over, I'm the captain. You say it's such a joke, but I don't see you laughing. Goat and fish seem to think you can't be called the captain unless you verse a goat. Oh, well, I don't. Look me over, I'm the captain. Go ahead and mess with me, you'll find out what will happen. Sit beside me on the fence. Yeah, this is what I call the fence, and this verse is here. Is the fast forward verses. Did you say what I think you just said? This crown looks good on me. Well, I agree. I agree. Look me over, I'm the verses. You act like it's a joke, but I don't see you laughing. People think you can't be called the captain, yeah, unless you verse a goat. Oh, well, I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. The captain. The captain. The captain. The captain. Maybe we'll finish off with this verses. It's been some bonus musications. It's been some bonus musications. We think we'll finish with this verses. A classic one. A classic one. For all the goat and fish still here. For all the goat and fish, peanut butter jellyfish. It's peanut butter jellyfish. Are you goat versus fish? Are you a goat? You have to find a goat versus fish. Where is it? That's my Alas, my verses you cast me off so discourteously. I was a goat, yeah. My papa was a fish, but now I'm stuck in New Orleans, sat upon a fence. Verses. But I am no closer to choose. Instead of choosing gold or fish, I'll drink myself some booze. Sometimes I go to the dentist. Sometimes I go to the gym. But until I choose a goat or fish, I'll neither lose nor win. Goat versus fish. Goat versus fish is wherever you are, whether you're near or you're far. Goat versus fish. Goat versus fish is wherever you are. Where have you come from? Where shall you go? What have you seen? To whom will you show? How can we learn and how can we grow? Does anyone even know? No. Does anyone even know? It's fish versus goat.
And that's 12 strings of goat versus fish. And that was the secret verses. If any of you were wondering, what was that secret verses that Goat versus Fish was promising all those verses ago? What was that thing that Goat versus Fish was trying to entice us? It was for this. It was the secret verses all along. The 12-string verses was the secret verses.
I_canfix_Ember Heard contribution $10. People Are Strange by The Doors would be a great GoatVsFish addition to these songs.
Oh, my verses were 10 versus American dollars. Now the fence sitter. Now the fence sitter. Oh, I got blisters on my verses. But what are we doing here if not to solicit your donation? For 10 versus American dollars. Lysergic with a 100 bits appreciation.
Appreciation. The verses have been written. The verses have been written. The verses have been written. And a celebration for Goat, Red Rooster, a celebration for Goat. Strange is in the song list of Goat vs. Fish. Goat and fish are strange, yeah. When you're a fence sitter, when you're a fence sitter, when you're alone. A goat seem fish and a fish seem goat, yeah. A verse is uneven when you're sat on the fence, it's strange. Verses come out in the range when you're strange. No one remembers your name when you're strange. When you're strange. When you're strange. People seem fancy when you're a fence sitter, when you're a fence sitter, not fish or a goat. Fish seem wicked and a goat seem unwanted. Verses uneven when you're sat on the fence, when you're strange. Verses come out of the rain when you're strange. No one remembers your name when you're strange. When you're strange. When you're strange. It's a strange verses like that. Apologization to Rad Rooster.
Goat versus Fish, we sometimes interrupt our own verses. Goat versus Fish, maybe on Musications we should just play through the verses. But there's so much to learn for a Goat versus Fish. There's so much to learn. Appreciation, I Can Fix Hammered for the 10 verse American dollars. For the 10 verse American dollars. Maybe we should put a door in the fence. Goat and Fish, that's our morning celebrations. That's our morning celebrations. That's our morning celebrations. That is our celebrations. YouTube will see you next verses tomorrow on Goat vs. Fish Thursday. Tomorrow on Goat vs. Fish Thursday. Be classic verses. Classic verses on Goat vs. Fish Thursday. We're going to count the goat and fish. We're going to do some polls. We'll turn on all the sound alerts. We'll at least turn on the sound alerts. We'll do some verses. We'll put on some verses. Goat and fish. It's going to be classic Goat vs. Fish Thursday. We will be preparing to have guests back on Goat vs. Fish, but this Sunday at 6 p.m., Goat vs. Fish Temple stream. We've already booked several guests to be on the stream. Cameo. Is someone buying a cameo from Goat vs. Fish? You received 1 5-star rating this week. Oh, that was 4 weeks ago. What a nice verses. What a nice verses. Goat versus Fish, Goat versus Fish. Goat versus Fish. Already booked this Sunday on the Goat versus Fish Temple stream. We've got Sean Humphreys, Keenan Jerome, Wendy Wilkins, Amanda Cohen, and Callahan Welsh. We'll see who else we can get to attend the verses. You're going to request a vid of you saying I'm the best damn fence sitter out there. Remember, if you want to hire Goat vs. Fish on Cameo, you can. Goat vs. Fish has steadily increased our rates on Cameo over the years to now 30 versus American dollars. Because Goat vs. Fish, when Goat vs. Fish does a cameo, we do a whole big versus. It's a whole big production for Goat vs. Fish. And our time is versus it. So if you want to spend 30 versus American dollars for a cameo from Goat vs. Fish to say that you are what it is that you just said, we're not going to say it for free, don't you know? Well, Goat vs. Fish may give you that versus, but be careful what you verse for. Be careful what you verse for. You have a cameo? What? Of course, Goat vs. Fish, of course. The patrons of Goat vs. Fish, the patrons of Goat vs. Fish. The patrons of Goat vs. Fish. Ben Birdperson, The Quaxinator, Jimmy Wrench, Mama Joe Vrama Joe, Standard Average, Tugger Rugger, Hogrim, Eldergrown, Uber Kitten, Padistador, Eventually Gold, Prism Bloom, Lord Saturn, Psychic Buckeye 12, Drew, Hi-Fi Protege, Karmic, Prue Lawrence, Atro, Sourdough, Watt 9807, That One Bull Guy, Napoleon Doom, I Can Fix Amber Heard, and Lysergic Fish. Yes, we haven't updated the patrons list to include Hi-Fi Protege and Lysergic Fish, our newest patrons. But we think that the next version of this verse is we should just, instead of making a pung, we should put it just directly inside the OBS. So it's much easier to edit. We don't have to go and do a separate verses. You having a cameo? You could have a cameo if you wish. Just sign up for Cameo and say, I Can Fix Amber Heard, and you can pay me to tell you I'm going to the dentist. Something like that.
Ben Birdperson, the Quacksnader, Jimmy Wrench, Mama Joe, Brahma Joe, Standard Average, Tugger Rugger, Hogrim, Eldergrown, Uber Kitten, once more, Padistador, eventually Gold Prism Bloom, Psychic Buckeye 12, Drew, Hi-Fi Protege, Lord Saturn, Karmic, Prue Lawrence, Atro, Sourdough, Watt 9807, That One Bull Guy, Napoleon Doom, I Can Fix Amber, and Lysergic Fish! And Lysergic Fish! If you're on the fence, be on the fence no longer. Join patreon.com/GoatVsFish. Become a $5, $10, or $20 million versus American dollar patron a month. We don't think you'll regret it. And if you do, then Goat vs. Fish already has your money, so it's okay. Celebration! Also, if I make a cameo, they will pay to try to make me declare Goat or Fish. Maybe they will. You can always turn it down. Just because you pay Goat vs. Fish for a cameo doesn't mean we have to accept your request, so don't be too fancy now. So don't be too fancy now. YouTube. This has been music. Goat vs. Fish music. We'll see you on the next verses of Goat vs. Fish. Follow Goat vs. Fish on all social media at Goat vs. Fish. And follow Church of Goat vs. Fish. If you're watching now, follow Church of Goat vs. Fish on Instagram.com/Church of Goat vs. Fish. What else do you have that I don't know about? Probably a lot of verses. Probably a lot of verses. Great jams, appreciation, crazy awesome appreciation, great jams, celebration. And now it's